Guys, do you even know where I am right now? Can you believe this? What do you mean? What are you talking about right now? Hello everyone. I have no idea when you're watching this, but as of the time I'm filming this, it is December 3rd, 2024. I'm currently in my hotel room in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Do you say both British Columbia and Canada? I don't know. I've never been to Canada before. I'm in my hotel room. I have no idea when you guys will be watching this video, but if you are watching it, it's probably because Percy Jackson Season 2 has come out, or the embargo has lifted, but regardless, I'm in Vancouver, Canada, because Disney has flown me out here to visit the Percy Jackson filming sets. Like I said, today is December 3rd, so today we are going to Camp Half-Blood and the Chariot race scenes. This is literally insane. I cannot believe I'm here. I can't believe Disney found me. I don't even know. But we're about to venture out into the cold. I'm in a turtleneck. Very excited. I can't wait. Anyways, fit check for going to Camp Half-Blood. This is one of my favorite Camp Half-Blood shirts I own because it's like, it says Camp Half-Blood, but it's not like too like, Percy Jackson, you know what I mean? I'm wearing a little turtleneck underneath it because it's chilly. And then I got a backup for this one, jeans and rain boots. Because the Camp Half-Blood set and the Chariot set are filmed on location actually. They're not like in a soundstage or anything. So today is going to be an outdoor day, so it's gonna be cold, it's gonna be wet, and it's gonna be muddy. So we're in rain boots, we're in dark jeans, and we're in layers. I'm naturally a really warm person, so I have a scarf if I feel like I need it. And also my favorite thing is I got like a beanie version of Annabeth's Yankees cap, so. And then last but not least, I have my Delphi Farms tote bag. I'm so excited. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 of the cabins are built as of right now. The other cabins are like blue screened in when they do post-production, and not all of the cabins have an inside built into them. Right now I'm in front of the Aries cabin and I don't believe there's an inside to it, but you can like walk on it. I'm literally walking up. I'm in Aries cabin right now. What? But if you look inside, it looks like it's mostly just like storage inside of there, but next door we have Poseidon's cabin and you absolutely can go inside of that one. Look at it. So obviously you guys recognize this one. This is Poseidon's cabin. We see it plenty of times in season 1 of the show. I am obsessed with this detail. James Bobbin has posted a photo of these door handles before, but seeing them in person is so cool. Like literally just, that's me. Hi. Look at this little pan around. Like I'm in Camp Half-Blood right now. What are you even saying to me? And then I don't think I can open the doors, but the inside is definitely what it is in the show. So the inside for this cabin is practical. I guess one of these beds is Tyson's and one of them is Percy's. There's the little Poseidon statue mural thing in there. Very cool. Unfortunately, my godly parent does not have a cabin as of right now. It will be blue screened in at some point, I'm sure. I'm not 100% positive like if the rest of the cabins will be built eventually. I think they might be as the show requires them. As you guys know, I'm a daughter of Athena, and Athena's cabin I think becomes useful around book 3 or book 4. Probably book 4, I think. I know there's a moment where Percy and Annabeth are inside of Athena's cabin together, so hopefully we get a practical Athena cabin at some point. But let's take a look at the other details of the Camp Half-Blood set. See, so this is where I'd be going. She's over there somewhere. This light that's happening right now is so insane. It's so, dare I say, cinematic. This is the inside of the Hermes cabin. This is all practical, this is built, and it's so cool. All the way down to like little inscriptions. We've got a minotaur. This is so cool. Like, so many insane, tiny, tiny little details. Playing cards? Nice. Hermes' little logo. A fake sword. Chess. These are heavy. So intricate, and these are like heavy pieces, like, that's real. All the carvings, probably hand done, I'd have to ask. I mean, look, this looks like someone's carving kit, like they're literally in here building the set and like changing it.
Because they're so good. Now it's right over there.
It's close to noon. I'm currently drinking a hot chocolate from like the craft services table because it is very cold in Vancouver. The only thing about me that's like super cold though is my hands. But we just got to watch them film a scene over and over again. It was a very cool. I won't talk too much about it because I have no idea when. Actually, no, I will. I'll just edit it out. Huh. Wait, that's so funny. Chiron formal, Chiron winter, Chiron fall, Chiron summer. Chiron spring. That's so funny. Love the details on the top. Oh, that's so cool. One thing that's kind of blowing my mind right now specifically is this was like maybe 2 years ago. I went through a phase of Minecraft where I tried to build all of Camp Half-Blood in Minecraft, and I think it's safe to say none of my houses were accurate to what they look like now, but I think this is much better. Here's a little detail I didn't notice. I never noticed that there's like tridents in the windows. That's cool. Currently, literally in the Chariot race. Like, I'm in the Coliseum. So they're not filming here anymore, and a lot of the Chariot race set has been like broken down, but from what is left, it is so expansive and like grand. Those are the only words I can think of to describe it. It's all very practical. Like, guys, I'm literally standing here. That's so crazy. All right, so it's now like 10 o'clock at night. I'm finally back in my hotel room for like the rest of the night after a long day of being on set and having dinner. Today was a long day. It felt like multiple days squeezed into one. But I want to do a verbal recap just because I have no idea what I filmed. Like, it all went by in such a blur. And I want to make sure I have every memory like recounted as best I can, just in case like I didn't film something that happened. And by the time like this footage is gonna get posted, like it's been like, I'm guessing maybe like 10 to 11 months, because I have no idea when season 2 is gonna come out yet right now. And I don't think I'll be able to post any of this until season 2 comes out. So it's gonna be a long time until I can share all this information. So I want to get it all onto video. So today went like this. We left the hotel and drove to set. We drove to the in-person sets today, the sets that they film on location. So we've got Camp Half-Blood, we've got the Chariot race, and then like, I guess there's the scenes that they film in the woods. I guess they do a lot of other like practical on location filming, but that's like stuff they find in Vancouver, like random other places like the lakes and stuff. Okay, that lighting change was necessary. We started our day out at Camp Half-Blood, and that was really fun. I hope I got some good footage of the cabins to show you guys. You guys know this. This is stuff that we know. Not all of the cabins are fully built right now. They only have like half of the little U shape. So where the other cabins are, there's these really like cool little like blue screens. But we mostly stayed on the side of Camp Half-Blood that had the actual cabins built. Only 2 of the cabins have an interior, Poseidon and Hermes. By the time that we got to visit the Camp Half-Blood set, they have like pretty much wrapped all of the filming at Camp Half-Blood. So like the inside of the Poseidon cabin has kind of been like taken down, and like things have been like overturned a little bit. So like there was really no filming in there because it wasn't the way it's gonna look in the show. But we did get to fully go into the Hermes cabin, and that one was super cool to see because we do see it in season 1. I'm just personally looking forward to the day when the Athena cabin is real, but that's just me. So we spent a lot of time at Camp Half-Blood today just like filming stuff. The lighting was like so in our favor. The sun was like perfectly shining through the trees. It was very cinematic. Then we got to walk further into set and watch them film a scene. Today was their last day like on the exterior outdoor sets. Like after today, they're pretty much moving just to indoors because it's getting very cold in Canada. So that was really cool to see. We got to see the director in action. We got to see the kids acting. We got to see just like the process of taking multiple different shots, multiple different angles, focusing on people. It was all very fascinating. We got to watch from like inside a tent, and that was fun. And then we got to walk up closer and watch them like actually film right directly in front of us, which was also very cool. At this point in time, we hadn't really met any of the actors, but when it got to them filming like the close-up for Leah, she walked by us on the way to where they were filming, and she was really nice. She said hey, and she was like, I think she wanted to talk to us like a little bit longer, but they needed her to get to her scene. So that was cool. Then we left where they were filming and we went to get some hot chocolate, which was phenomenal hot chocolate, if I do say so myself. And we went back to Camp Half-Blood, and like I said, today was pretty much mostly spent at Camp Half-Blood because we all had a lot of stuff that we wanted to film there. And I was obviously more than content to just be at Camp Half-Blood and film the entire time. Eventually, though, for lunch, we went down to where the Chariot race was filmed, which is another set that they've finished using and is like kind of being taken down, and it's a little bit tattered now because of what happens to it in the show. But like the lunch vendor and like the tent where they eat lunch was in the middle of the Chariot like race stadium, which was really interesting. So we got to eat lunch there, and the lunch was once again phenomenal. Really good food on this trip so far. I'm eating like a happy girl, in case you were wondering. But then after lunch, we got to go back up to Camp Half-Blood, and we got to film some stuff with Arian and Daniel, which I was not expecting. I didn't really anticipate getting to film anything with any of the actors. Luckily for me, though, ever the optimist, I have had a long list of questions in the notes app on my phone since like August of this year, and the title of this notes app is questions that I would ever ask the Percy Jackson cast if I got to meet them. You know, manifesting, being hopeful, and little did I know that that would be real. So I had some questions on that list, and I like threw together some new ones as well, and I got to ask them some really fun interview questions. And I was so nervous because that was my first time interviewing any celebrity ever of any caliber, like at all ever in my life. And what are the odds that it would be for a show and a franchise that's like so important to me? You know what I mean? Like, I was so nervous. But I'm sure I've posted the interview clips by now, or they're definitely included in this YouTube video. So when you're gearing up for a scene as your character, is there one specific song that you find yourself listening to get yourself into the headspace?
Oh, good question.
I don't listen to music at all.
Really?
No, I just cold turkey,
That's
just go
kind
straight
of
in.
on brand for Tyson, though.
I think
feel
so.
Like.
I think so.
Does he know what music is?
What?
He definitely doesn't have
What
an
do you mean?
iPod or something.
No, but like he lived on the street. He didn't live under a rock.
What about you?
Sorry. Yeah, I never really listened to music on set.
Interesting.
Yesterday was the first and the only time I've ever listened to music to stay in a scene.
Uh-huh.
And it's the scene where I have to look at Thalia's tree for the first time after I leave her with
So you're playing sad
with
violin
the Furies.
music.
Basically, yeah. I was blasting Are We Still Friends like the entire day.
Aw.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I think that's for me as well. Like for the emotional scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll play some stuff that kind of keeps me in that space.
Yeah, and also just to let
Just
people know that
also,
I don't want to talk.
Totally.
With the Sea of Monsters being obviously a lot more involved in the water, you guys probably had to do a lot more water-based scenes this season, specifically the stunts. So do you personally prefer water-based stunts or stunts where you're on land?
I've only ever done stunts on land.
Really? Okay.
I'm hoping to shoot some water-based stunts later, and I've been practicing for the last while.
Are you
and
excited?
I'm stoked.
Okay.
Like I really hope we get to do them. It's been going really well. It's so much fun. But like our land-based stunts are the sickest things ever as well.
Yeah.
Like the Chariots was like a dream come true.
Yeah.
There's like the fights with have been incredible. But the water stuff I'm super excited for because I don't get to do that with any other projects. This is my first time ever being able to do something like that. So
Yeah.
I think I'm getting lucky. We'll have to get you in, get you in the water eventually.
Eventually, I think
Yeah.
they're just gonna throw me in.
Yeah.
Actors who play fictional characters are often asked the question, what characteristics do you have in common with the character you play?
Yeah.
But I'm curious if there's any characteristic that your characters have that you just absolutely do not have in common with them at all.
That's the first time I've ever been asked that question. Thank you. Don't have in common at all. Well, Grover and Percy get along really well, and I I don't think me and Walker have that chemistry in real
Yeah,
life
yeah.
at all.
I would
It's-
agree with that. It's been pretty
that-
scary watching
honestly,
you guys
doing that
help
is
each other.
more of a yeah.
No,
right?
it's like I'm always just I just give you guys room and
Yeah.
space, and I kind of keep to myself. There, yeah,
Yeah, it gets rough.
yeah.
No, I don't know. There's nothing about him that I like hate, but I think his first instinct is always to kind of get to safety whenever there's danger, unless his friends are also in trouble. But I think I'm a little more. I'm less rational than that. I think.
Okay.
I feel like I'm more like Percy, where I would just kind of
Okay.
not look at anything else and
Interesting.
do something stupid.
Interesting. What about you?
I don't know. I think like he's very soft spoken, and I think I like him. I'll definitely like take my time to assess the situation before I speak into it. But if I speak into it, usually I'm pretty passionate about why I'm talking about something
Yeah.
or getting involved, and so I think there's a little bit more intensity that I bring to than Tyson does naturally. But there's a lot of similarities that kind of overlap as well. So but I think that's probably the main.
They
thing.
both don't know what music is.
Yeah.
You can probably tell I'm nervous, but it's fine.
Where are you from again?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta. No way. Okay.
This
Cool.
is my first time interviewing, also like any celebrity ever. So
No
this is-
way.
What?
I was
You-
very nervous.
this is the
It
coolest
looked
thing
like
ever. Yeah.
you
guys
do
are
it for a
great.
living.
Yeah.
And they were like, "You're gonna be the first one." And I was like, "Okay." I've never talked to them. And like the rest of the people here have like all met like at least some of you before. And I was
Yeah.
like, "I've never met any of you."
That was like
Yeah, I mean,
genuine
I've
shock.
only met one.
And then I also threw together some very, very quick Sea of Monsters trivia because I came up with that idea like right at the very end of lunch. So I threw together my trivia in like 5 minutes, and thankfully I had just reread Sea of Monsters like a month ago for my reading vlog, so like I had the book very fresh in my mind. And I think the trivia was really fun. I think that went great.
This is trivia that's just for the Sea of Monsters book specifically,
Okay.
so keep that in mind. And it's lightning round. So answer
Okay.
as fast as you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez, it's terrifying.
What is the very first scene in the Sea of Monsters book?
Oh, jeez. Isn't it school? No. What?
Train?
I'll give you a hint. One of you is involved in it.
Is it
Is
the
it you?
empathy link? Oh, it's when I'm running from. I duck
in
into
the
the wedding
forest.
shop.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're in the wedding shop?
No, I'm running from something, and
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah,
dream,
but-
and then I duck into a wedding shop,
Okay.
and I hide behind a rack,
Yeah,
and
Percy's
you don't see
having a
me
dream.
getting
Sure,
shot.
that's right.
over.
Anyways,
Yeah.
that's bad. Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
What are the names of the Grey sisters?
yeah. Wasp, Anger,
Tempest.
Wrath? Tempest.
Very
Good.
Nice.
Good job. Great teamwork. As fast as you can, name every god or goddess that shows up in the Sea of Monsters book.
Oh,
To the best of your ability.
Zeus. We
Zeus,
got
Ares.
Ares. We got
Poseidon.
Dionysus.
Dionysus. Good one.
Who else?
Hermes.
Yeah, nice.
Who?
Do we? Oh, Athena.
Does it
Wait,
finish
no,
it?
no. We have.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Do we have any? Is there any others?
I'll tell you the one that you're missing
Uh-huh.
that I hoped you guys would miss. Cersei is technically
She is.
Cersei
God
is a
is.
goddess.
Minor goddess.
God, yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
good one. Good work
Close,
though. Great work.
close. Yeah.
I also don't think Zeus is in the Sea of Monsters book.
He's not
pretty
sure he's not
originally
in
in
the
the
book,
book, no.
Okay, next question. Where in the world is the Sea of Monsters located?
The Bermuda
Yeah.
Triangle.
Very good. True or false? Tyson gets motion sickness.
True.
Do you agree? Or are you thinking?
I'm thinking. I don't know.
Is that something you have in common with Tyson?
I don't get any motion sickness. Does he get motion sickness?
Yeah, in the taxi cab.
Ah,
and I relate to
Totally
that.
does.
I relate to that.
Oh,
Every
that's
Uber I
terrible.
get in.
Yeah, and we did. I promise, I acted that out. We had it. Jeez.
Okay, last
Ugh.
question. It's a bonus round.
Yeah.
You get 1 point. Not that I'm keeping track of points. But you get 1 point for every monster you can name that shows up in the Sea of Monsters book. As fast as you can.
Hydra,
Go.
Charybdis,
Charybdis,
Scylla, the
Um,
giants,
Very good.
Lastragonians.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Cersei, we kind of monster.
Oh,
but not really.
the Furies, Sirens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sirens.
Oh, Furies aren't in the book.
There's too many things that cross over with the flashbacks.
What do they fight in?
You've got most of them.
Oh, Polyphemus.
Yeah.
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 I mean, that's also calling myself a
the
monster.
the monster sheep.
Yeah,
he
sure,
has,
I'll
right?
take it. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's also the mechanical bulls at the beginning of the book.
Oh my
when they
God,
ride
you're
the
so
camp.
right.
Yeah. And then the people that are on Luke's ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys did great. You guys did phenomenal.
We
Did
pretty good.
okay.
Yeah,
you
deserve-
did. You did great.
No, you did good,
I
man.
struggled more than I was. Yeah,
No,
anyways,
you
but-
guys-
Tempest was.
Yeah.
I was not going to be.
No,
good.
yeah, you got that
I mean,
one.
you started me off great.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you guys
No,
so
no,
much.
thank you so
That was
much.
such a
Yes.
good
Yeah,
interview.
that
That was
so much fun.
incredible.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
That was so much fun.
I was doing my best to like stump them because I know that Daniel and Arian are like very big fans of the books. I know that like Arian and Walker are like kind of always quizzing each other on Percy Jackson. So my goal was to stump them on at least one question, and I think I did, which was really cool. Oh, ugh. And then I got them to sign my copy of The Lightning Thief. So up until this trip, I have had one signature in this book, and it is from Timothy Omenson, who plays Hephaestus, because I met him at Atlanta Comic Con. And one of my goals once I found out that I was going on this trip was to at least get some other signatures in this book. And now I have signatures from Arian and I have signatures from Daniel, which is super cool. Hopefully tomorrow I can get some more people to autograph my book. That's the goal. But they were great. They were so kind. I'm very grateful that they took time out of their schedule to like talk to us and do our videos. Cause like I think by the time that they got to us, they were done for the day. So they like stayed later than they needed to, which was really kind of them. And I'm happy that I got to like do a tiny little interview. That's just so insane to me. Like that's everything to me. I got to interview some cast members from Percy Jackson. I've been posting YouTube videos about Percy Jackson since before any cast members were even announced. And now I can happily say that I've successfully interviewed 2 of them. That's more than anything I could ever dream. So then after we filmed our stuff with Arian and Daniel, we said goodbye to them. They were really nice, and we went back down to the Chariot race area to like take some pictures. We didn't film too much down there because like I said, they're not using those sets anymore, so a lot of it's been like taken down, or like I said, like there's lunch in the middle of the Chariot race set, so there wasn't a lot to film, but we definitely did take a lot of pictures. I took so many pictures on this first day. Make sure you're following me on Instagram so you don't miss any of those pictures that I'm going to post. But that pretty much sums it up for today. I feel like, okay, I think I can share this now because I'm assuming by the time I'm allowed to post this footage, like at least the first episode of the show is out, right? At the very least. Today, I got to see how they're doing Tyson's eye in the show. And I've been talking about this like nonstop in all my videos about how fascinated I am that they're not doing it practically. They're doing it like CGI, like they're doing it in post. Because every picture or every video we've seen of Daniel on set, he has both of his eyes. And today, a crew member came up to us and we were talking about it, and she showed me like early like concepts of like what his face would look like with one eye, and she explained to me the process of like how they're doing it. They have a thing called like Tyson time where they basically take Daniel and like have him say his lines from like every angle so that they can use like his eye and make it one eye, so it's like still his acting. And I got to see like a video of the concept, like they did a video of it, and this video that I saw was like way before they started filming like the actual show, so this is from like months ago. But the video that I saw like already looks like so cool, so I just know that when the show comes out, it's gonna look really good, and I'm so excited because that's something I've been so curious about for forever, for so long, and I know the answer today. Which is crazy because now I'm going to have to pretend for the next like 11 months that I don't know how they're going to do Tyson's eye, but I do. But I do know, but I can't say it. I'm going to have to be like, yeah, I wonder how they're doing the eye, you guys. But the concept looks super cool. And you guys know this. I'm so invested in like all the behind the scenes stuff of Percy Jackson, from set production to prop design to costume design, like everything that's behind the scenes of Percy Jackson I find incredibly fascinating. So to be able to see some of like the behind the scenes of like the special effects, that was so cool. And she was just showing it to me like on her iPhone. Oh, it was so awesome. I was like, about to cry because it was just so cool and it all looked so good, and it's just fun, you know? Such a good day. And I'm sure other stuff happened today that I'm blanking on because, like I said, it's 10 o'clock and my body thinks it's 1 in the morning and I definitely need to go to bed. So that's the recap for day 1. I can't wait to share all this with you guys. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys watching my videos. Like, this is just insane. I can't believe I'm gonna have to keep this a secret for so long because I'm really bad at keeping secrets. But if you're watching this now, whenever you're watching it, surprise! But yeah, that does it for day 1. Tomorrow, day 2, also known as the last day. Very excited. I'll see you there.